Okay, that is one of the questies in here. The whole Fabled Spirit thing. I don't want to do an AoE in spite of these mana thirsty things. Because that could get dangerous. I'll pull the room and then miss the stupid spirit. Okay, so while we're doing this, back to I was talking about the name, the second survey that has.
Spirit.
All right, I'm killing something. Okay, I think we got him.
Yeah, we did.
So the second survey was the
Statue.
name of the servers. They had a variety of different names. I know from memory that one of the names that they gave for the PvE server was Isle of Refuge. Another name was Marar rather. Marar, and I forgot his last name. And another name was Stormhold. Again, I really don't concern myself with the PvP server, but I do recall that one of the names was Death Toll, and I actually found that name amusing. But there were other names, so that was the last survey that went out, and I have not seen another one. So that definitely seems to be going ahead as planned. They've also already planned precursors to the fall campaign, and those will be starting in August.
I want to go back down to the other side.
Okay.
Because it's a little easier, I think.
And I do not know if you guys can hear my guildmate or not. Like I was saying earlier, these programs that we use for Screamcatcher, along with whatever recording devices you're using, can sometimes be finicky. And I did get a new pair of headphones because my old ones were going kaput and static and all that kind of stuff. So hopefully you can hear my guildmate. But if not, I apologize for some of the disjointedness since I'm going back and forth between the two of us. And you guys. Um, let's see. July, we will have, I believe, the City Fest will be Gorowin, and of course, Moonlight Enchantments will be the 20th and the 21st. And then Tinkerfest will take up a good chunk of the month. I have not been through a Tinkerfest, so I'm looking forward to seeing what lies in store. I'm sure they'll have some new recipes in addition to the ones that already exist. And I'm looking forward to adding those to my repertoire, as well as the activities that will inevitably go along with it. I got stunned, so I can't heal you. So I suggest you kill them quickly. So July is Tinkerfest. Whoa. August are the precursors to the fall campaign. We will also have Hero Fest in, what is it, September? No, November. Of course, the Halloween related event, and I would actually open my calendar for this, but we're in the middle of a dungeon. But of course, the Halloween event lasts basically all of October. Then right after that is Heroes Fest.
Alright, we got the quest.
Yes. And more City Fest, Moonlight, Enchantments, and then Frostfell in December. And of course, the fall campaign, and we have no idea what they're doing for that. We don't know what they're doing for the fall campaign, right?
Not very much, no.
So,
Outside
nevertheless.
of knowing that there'll be an overland zone, and
So there will be an overland zone,
that's
and
supposed
that's
to be big.
and it's supposed to be big. So that's all we know right now. So we'll see how it goes. But again, as you can hear, see, whatever, lots of activity going on in EverQuest II. So now would be a good time if you don't have a max level tune to grab yourself a 90 and
Last time,
go through the quest chain whenever you're ready. Knock me on my butt.
yeah, she's that a lovely keeper.
And they're still giving out these yellow malice shards. We're assuming that these are for alts. Because at this point, we don't need them, that's for sure. But we're fine with that. I got plenty of alts, so because that's how I roll. So again, as you can see, these fables are already available. There's two more, and I will keep the recording going. Probably in between, I might pop open the calendar just to show you in visual format how much is going on, because there is a lot going on starting in July, clear through the end. So those of us that were scarred, and we were, that EQ might be heading the way of the dodo, not this year at least, and we're very happy about it.
That chest is floating in air.
Justy! Well, at least it's not jiggling. Aha, get it.
Shiny. Deactivating.
And they still haven't given word yet on when the time lock server stuff might be actually happening.
Nope. We just know
So
I would think the earliest it could actually be live would be the end of July, but that would be
yeah, that
they'd
would
have
be
to
pushing
have
it.
that up on beta right away.
Right. Beta is coming in July for those. I don't know if we're gonna even think about that. I'd kind of rather just be surprised with the end product.
Oh yeah, I don't plan on going
I did
into
all
it.
my game testing that I ever want to do with Arcade.
All right, so keep in mind that as soon as this dialogue is done, they will come charging. So
Yeah, it's just a matter of when I pop my whatchamacallit.
okay, here we go.
Now you see how much better I can react when you let me know stuff. See, all nice and prepared this time. Not like last time. So I wonder what happens to their agreement once we kill him.
Ooh, an exquisite collectible. That might be an upgrade for you. I don't know.
Yeah, for one of mine. I got one last time, but yes, that is. Do you need it?
Nope.
Then it's mine!
Check it.
And I'm still looking for my what are those adornments that increase your casting speed?
Casting speed.
Yeah.
What are
When they show up, I haven't seen one show up yet. I'm just letting you know I'll be needing on those because
Oh,
I'm
that's
out
fine.
of them now. I used my last one on that
Alright.
upgrade from when we ran this.
Port.
The loot from these is quite nice compared to the yellow. See, as you can see, you can either go back to Butcher Block, which is where we're going, or Greater Feydark, where Crushbone Keep actually is. So I thought it was kind of nice that they actually give you the option. Which means that if you're over in Crushbone, you could, if you're unacquainted with the game, accidentally walk into a level 100 dungeon. But oh well. Next.
Next up, Court of Innovation.
So we're going to go to the Court of Innovation. As you can see on the screen there, Fabled Court of Innovation Advanced Solo, which is over in Steam font, I do believe, originally. And I have done this one as well. I've done all of these, but the other thing I've noticed about these dungeons is if you're a lore and legend person like I am, These types of dungeons, great place to catch up on any lore and legend that you have not completed. So, of course, related to like there was one. So it'll be the last dungeon that we do that has a ton of werewolves, and I didn't even know that we had lore and legend for the werewolves until we did that dungeon and it dropped. So that should be worked on tonight as well. And also, as you can see, a lot of the high level crafting books, well, actually they seem to be limited to 98, 99, and 100, but still, if you don't have them and you have a crap ton of alts like I do, you won't have to worry about them. And surprisingly enough, I thought I had those books for my carpenter, but I was looking at the recipes and not so sure. I think I forgot to put my agility buff on him, so I'm going to do that now. And I always like to make sure my run speed is at max. Was that key a shiny?
Nope.
Good.
Title. Master Clock.
Anytime they have doors like that, I get paranoid. Yep. That they're going to crush us.
Fabled Spirit. Oh no, not yet. There's swift casting.
Cool. Thank you. Shiny.
Get it.
It's down here. Ooh, only need one more of those. I love the way my dragon
Here it comes.
switches. That was a lore and legend.